everyone, Kaylee, your friendly neighborhood hairstylist here, and today we're going to talk about hairstyles that can help your mask wearing experience be that much better. So we need to wear masks, obviously. It's not really if, but how you're gonna wear a mask at this point. So I came up with a couple little hacks that will help just make it easier. Maybe get the elastic straps off your ears, give you a little something extra that you can do with it. And then some hairstyles that also go with the mask really well, get the hair up and out of your face, all that jazz, but also look really cute at the same time. I think we're at the point that we've all been wearing our hair up and back in the same similar things, so let's talk about how we can make it a little cuter. That being said, I think we should just jump into it. Okay, so for this first one, we're gonna keep it really easy, and we're gonna use some of these accessories that I feel like we all bought within the last year, right? Please raise your hand in the comments if you bought some form of pearl hair clips or these little resin clips. Sound off below. Here's the good thing. Now they're gonna help you in the pandemic. Bet you never thought that would happen. So if you're trying to give your ears a break and you want a cute little hairstyle to go with it, you can always use these clips to hold your mask in place instead of using your ears. So to illustrate, I'm gonna do it with my hair down, and then I'll have Anna Laura jump in and we can do with the hair up. For me, I'm gonna go ahead and put one side on my ear just to have it out of the way. And then I'm gonna use these clips to pin back my hair on either side, and I'm gonna be pulling back the mask when I do that. So I've already got a center part, and I'm gonna grab the little section from here that I want in the clip. It's gonna go behind my ear, then grab the mask, put it over, take the clip, and clip it on. And then from the back here, I'm gonna take a little bit of this hair out so I have some more volume. And there you go. Side number one, do the same thing over here. Alrighty, oh, she's kind of cute. So that is the one version. Let's have Anna Laura come in and we can talk about some options with your hair up.
Yay! Some long hair curly options.
Hey. My hair now goes into quite the adorable little nubbin tail. So technically, I could do it too.
Yeah, you could.
But we're gonna let Anna Laura do it.
Well, thank you.
My sacrifice. So deep, so strong.
All right, so I'm gonna do a low ponytail, and we're gonna do a little fun hair hack here that hopefully Kaylee is going to watch me and make sure I'm doing it right, because I've never done this before.
No, I'm just leaving. Bye.
She was like, I have this great idea so you don't disrupt your curls. Bye. Well, I believe it starts out with a hair tie and 2 bobby pins, because that's what Kaylee handed me.
That's so funny. Hi.
Hi, do you want to come back and help me before this all goes to absolute panic?
So Anna Laura's gonna do a low ponytail, and we don't want to disrupt her beautiful, beautiful curls. She spent a long time working those into her hair.
I did.
So we wanted to use a little faux bungee DIY. So basically, you take any hair tie and 2 bobby pins, and you stick the bobby pin on each side of the hair tie, and now you have a hair bungee. So you're gonna stick 1 bobby pin in, just straight into where the ponytail's gonna be.
Okay.
And then you wrap it around.
Ah.
And then you stick it in on the other side.
Whoa. That's amazing.
And you didn't have to mess up your curls.
Wow. That's magic. So, attempting to do this on myself, I want a nice loose situation. Oh my gosh, that's life-changing.
Doesn't it also feel super snatched?
It does. Yeah, it feels really tight. I'm actually gonna loosen it just a tad there. So now I'm gonna do the same thing that Kaylee did, just with my hair up in a ponytail. So I'm going to, executive decision, leave my hair over my ears. This is a bold move. And I'm going to do one side at a time without the ear hack. We're just gonna roll with this. We're doing it live. Da-da-da. I just love this because my ears don't have to be exposed.
I also wanted to bring in a hack from our cozy hairstyles video because it's kind of buried in there, but it's a mask hack as well. And it's to use just snap clips just as decoration in your hairstyle, and then you can put the ends of your mask over that. So you don't have to actually secure the mask in place with the clips, and that might be a little bit better if you're taking your mask on and off, like running errands and stuff like that. Yeah. So I just want to show that to you as well. So you would take your little clip, and if you wanted to pull baby hairs back, anything like that, that could be done in this step. Basically, you just go in, you set your clip behind your ears, and you could pick one that really matches your hair and is therefore discreet, or one that has a little bit more pop to it. I don't know.
Pizzazz.
Razzle dazzle. Key is when you do this, you only want to pick up hair with about half of the back of this tooth. Oh. So through here, you pick up hair, and then after you've got that, you just stick it back out over the hair. And that way, once everything's in, there's only hair in the back. Yeah, and then you have a little ledge up here. So basically, we're just gonna go like, just as, it's not a full meal, it's a snack. Eat a little snack, make sure you can see the end here, then secure it.
Aha! Mask on.
For this hack, we've got a headband. I think this is pretty genius. You get your Blair Waldorf style headband that doesn't reach all the way around, and you can put it on however you want in like the blogger accessory kind of way or in an actually functional kind of way. I'm gonna go with the accessory, okay, yep, I need hair in my face, we know this. But then, the magic. Take your mask, and instead of attaching it behind your ears, you attach it to the end of the headband. Genius. So you go like this. There's the end of the headband. You just put it over the end and set it down, just like that. And then you do the same thing on the other side. There you go, you got your mask on. And then I guess if you wanted some little like tendrilies to be cute, you could do that a little bit. Alrighty, so that I feel like the most normal with the mask on that I have in a while actually. Because normally everything's so slicked back and so just, and this feels almost normal. And then when you take it off, you just pull it off the ends and you're done. All right, would you like to demonstrate using this to actually get your hair back?
Yeah, I'm not scared of my hairline.
That must be nice. I did find it helpful to actually put on my ear on the one side and then add it to the headband on the other side and then
that way you can have two hands to like slide it over.
Yeah, it's not really difficult, it's just easier with two hands.
Yeah, and once it gets on, it's super comfortable to have on and doesn't pull out your ears.
Yeah, it doesn't pull out your ears or hair.
Yeah, we love it.
And now for the next hairstyle. We're gonna do some pigtails / buns. So I'm going to split the rest of my hair in half. I'm gonna use a casual pearl clip to keep it out of the way. And essentially, you can do any kind of pigtail and make this work. I'm gonna make it a little fancier because we're talking about hairstyles that you can wear with masks. So this is one that's both functional and cute, we love. I'm gonna start with the Dutch braid that goes from right here to right behind my ear. And now it's me, so I'm gonna fluff this apart and let some baby hairs go. Oh my gosh, I love her. I shall call her Sally. And now I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Take this little snappy clip out and let's braid. I don't know if anybody else is like this. I have to do something with my hands when I'm watching TV or really anything. Just kind of a nervous mover in general. So I've been braiding my hair just constantly. I think I'm getting faster and better because I just have been doing it so much. It's a braid mullet and I love it. All right, so basically at this point, the pigtails function as mask hooks. We love. Mask goes over, around the pigtails, you're good to go. I used clear elastics for these just because I can. I'm thinking probably a normal hair tie would be the best to give something to hold on to, just because there's not a lot of shelf there. But mine's holding on pretty well. I'm gonna leave it. Of course, you can add in bobby pins or scrunchies or anything else to make sure it stays in place. And then when you get out of the store, take off your mask, just like that. All right, so now Anna, would you like to show another version for long hair? Obviously, you can do this with long hair. You could even put these into buns with long hair and it would be very cute. But Anna Laura, given that we're trying not to disturb the curls and we want to give our viewers some options, you want to do some fun buns?
Of course. The answer is always going to be yes to that.
I will leave you to it.
All right. So we're going to do some low fun buns because I haven't done those in a minute. See, the thing is with curly hair, I'm like really struggling with the whole not being able to part thing. For my fun buns, I'm gonna make sure they don't stick out to the side. That's a cute moment too, but because I have such long hair, I tend to see that if I start my pigtail down here right underneath my ear, then the bun tends to grow forward and it's like a bun under my chin. So we're gonna start really far back, just like a center ponytail, but we're just gonna have 2 of them. So I'm just gonna do the same trick I did with the low ponytail. Stick in the bobby pin, wrap it up, and really try not to grab any hair from the other section. Then stick the bobby pin in the other side. Snatch tail. So I'm just gonna keep this like really easy, really simple. We're just gonna do 2 loosely twisted fun buns. So I'm gonna twist this away from my face. And then never worry about the shape of it before you're done pinning. You gotta get all the pins in and then you can make it whatever shape you want. Oh, this is so fun. Kayley's just standing over here handing me pins. Onto the other side. Twisting away from my face. And then this one, gotta fake it till we make it a little bit because this has less hair on this side, so we want this one to be extra poofy. These little sagsters over here, just gonna pull some tension on them and redirect. So now we zhuzh and we pull to the side so they make it look more like 2 fun buns instead of 1 bun. Now, the thing that I'm curious about is if my buns are too big to fit in these holes with my face. It barely fits around it without my face in it, so we're gonna see. It's definitely gonna pull it around to the front more. Okay, we made it to the halfway point. Our nose!
Oh, this mask might be a little small for this.
Now that I've taken all of my makeup off, this hack is really good for people whose faces are kind of on the smaller side and masks just seem to be like really big for you when you put them just over your ears. I don't personally have that problem. I think my face is pretty large, so when I wear a mask over my ears, I don't have that issue. So this makes it a little too tight for comfort, but now you know.
Actually, I do need to point out that these masks are a little on the small side too.
They are.
So like the disposable ones, or for me, anytime I've bought a fabric one, they've been like just a feed bag, really. It doesn't actually fit my face. So sorry that this mask was a little small for this hairstyle, but I do think the majority of the time it can work.
Yeah, that was giving me a little like claustrophobia there for a second.
Oh my goodness.
Triggered.
The drama. And of course, we're gonna finish with something braided. So for the short hair version, I'm actually gonna do like a really quick, easy little braided option that gets your hair out of your face. You can pair this with a ponytail if you work in the service industry and you need to make sure that you have your hair totally back and accounted for, or you could do it with some of the hair down like I'm gonna do right now. So you're gonna start by taking a large section of hair on one side of your part and just like hold that straight down and back. Tuck the rest of your hair behind your ear. See if that looks good to you. It looks good to me. And once you're happy with your section, you're gonna split it into 3 and you're gonna braid it down in the direction you want it to sit. Let me give you a brief example of what happens if you don't do that. So if you were to like pull it forward and braid it, and then try to take it over, this happens. This is not what we're trying to accomplish today. It's very editorial. Ready for the runways, not the grocery store. Instead, you wanna hold the hair in the direction you want it to go, and then braid. And I'm also starting the braid just a little farther away from the part, because if I was to do it up here, it would be like this really tight little clump and then string of braid. It's not really what I'm going for. I want things to flow nicely. And it's little things like that, like once you know, you can do such a good job, but you need to know. Then you're gonna hold your place, tuck your hair behind your ear, and pick a point on the braid that's hidden behind your ear. For me, it's gonna be right there, and secure it with an elastic right there. That way, we can hide the elastic behind our ear. I'm gonna give it a little fluff. I'm going to take the braid and the hair directly under it. I'm gonna pull it behind my ear, pull the braid to the front a little bit. I'm gonna snap clip it in place. All right, then you repeat the same thing on the other side. Now, I would probably use some texturizing spray in this if I was really going for it, but I'm just gonna do a tiny bit of back combing. Get some extra volume back here. Just a little zhuzh, I'm feeling cute. Now this is actually the only hairstyle where I'm gonna talk about bobby pinning the mask in, because both the short and the long hair version, have your hair secured in place and give the bobby pin something to really stick into so they can really hold the mask well. So just for some security, I'm gonna put it around the ear on this side. And I'm gonna pull this one around. I'm gonna pull it behind my ear and next to where I pinned everything in. And I'm just gonna pin up and into the stuff that's already there, including for this time pinning into the snap clip. It will actually work very well and hold really, really strong. All right, and that one you can't even really tell that it's not on the back of my ear, but it's not. She's safe. All of the net of bobby pins and snap clips and hair is keeping things together. Of course, if your mask doesn't hurt the back of your ears or anything like that, you could just wear it as is. It's very cute. It's a good way to get your hair out of your face. Hold on. I have found that keeping my hair out of my face keeps me from touching my face as much in public, which is key. I'm a big face toucher. So that's one of the things I like to do if I know I'm gonna be out and about a lot or in the grocery store, things where I'm gonna be touching a lot of stuff, is like get my hair out of my face so I'm not tempted to touch it. All right.
So cute.
But it is really secure and I don't feel like it's pulling on my hair a lot. So that's super nice, super quick, easy, cute. We love. Alrighty. For you, we have something super fun. I wanted to do kind of like a milkmaid style braid or like a crown braid. So I brought a scarf in because I thought it would be fun to like mix into it.
Yeah.
You don't have to. I got this one at a vintage store so long ago. So this is just gonna go around the back of your head. Split your hair in half and you're gonna do a braid where this is one of the 3 sections.
Okay.
All the way down. Secure with an elastic on each side.
I've always wanted to know how you do this. Like I've seen the pictures of it, but I've never actually done it.
Well, hey, that's how we're gonna do it. And we're gonna do kind of a more like old school milkmaid style.
Okay.
So the braids on these sides are going directly up on top.
Okay.
And to keep it from looking too stylized and like, you know, I'm heading out for a photo shoot and this is my cosplay, we're gonna keep the braids really focused, like starting at the very back. Keep them as much at the nape of your neck as possible.
Okay, will do.
And if you need to like clip this here, that might help.
Right.
Totally up to you.
Okay, I'm so excited about this. I'm gonna go ahead and take this up nice and high and attach it to this side. All right, then I'm gonna be taking this as my one piece and then split this into 2. I'm gonna try to separate these as much as they want to be. As little pulling as possible. Now we're gonna repeat the same thing on the other side. They split so beautifully, I didn't even have to pull any hairs apart. All right, so my trick that I'm trying here is putting this braid in the back and then starting with all of my hair back behind so that they're super close together and I don't have a really exposed part line in the center. The braids don't start too far apart. Alright, so I'm running into issue with my hair sections. This little bit is from my face framing part, and then this big healthy section is from the nape of my neck. So I'm gonna just sneakily split this piece in half and sneak some hair over into the face framing section. And no one will ever know. Okay. That was not hard at all. So, what do I do next? I look like I have a bowl.
I'm letting my front pieces cool. Hold, please. All right, so yeah, these go over the top just like you did. I always recommend pinning this stuff right here first, like get the structure there, and then you can worry about the little doggy ears later. These will tuck under here. Okay. So you only want to pin up top, not the back yet. And then you can start pinning on the sides to get the structure there.
Okay.
Yeah, and if you have any funny saggy areas, like it's very likely that all of you guys will have stuff in these little corners right here. You can always go through with pins and make it look the way you want to. I'm gonna give you Frenchies for this because they're the best pins you can have. Linked below.
Wow.
Honestly, not even overhyping them.
Should I stack them on top or like lay them next to each other?
Actually, you know, if you do have enough hair, you could do a half knot if you wanted to before you pull it down.
Oh, I love that idea. All right, we're doing it. we're just gonna pretend like my hair is a scarf. What the heck? That's so cool. Now we're gonna pin that.
The laying next to each other that I was talking about earlier is really nice if your hair isn't quite long enough for the half knot.
Right.
But Anna Laura's hair is long enough, so.
Anna Laura's hair needs a haircut.
Yes.
I got so called out in the Finding My Waves video.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Everyone was like, her ends are dead. I was like, I know, guys.
And yeah, then you just tuck in the scarf however it makes sense, and you can pin the hair in place over top of it. You can't quite see this with the scarf's exposed in the front, so I'm just gonna save you a little bit of time there. Just don't mind me.
Okay.
I kept her here late today, guys. We're gonna do all the helpful stuff. The saggy part can come from this hair basically that's been directed, so you can see Anna did a really good job of keeping it tight, but it is still lifted, and if it wasn't as tight, it would be kind of down here. And so what you do to help subdue the look of that is just to kind of push it back down against the head. Take your pin on the outside of that loop, push it back up and in. And you might need more than one. She's also just dense right there. She's got a lot of hair.
There's a lot of hair out there.
I actually don't need a Frenchie for right there because she's secure already. But I do want just to take down some more of this volume. So I'm just gonna use a bobby pin and go down and into it. And there you go.
Woohoo! Ooh.
I don't know if you want a tendril or not, but she was already coming, so.
Free the curl!
This is another common thing you guys might have is this like swoop in the front, and if you don't want it, what Anna just did was perfect. You just pick it up to where you like it and you pin it in place.
It's a little like peep of the ear.
There you go.
So this is definitely one of those like distract from the mask situations. Or I guess nobody's gonna notice that they can't see your face because they're gonna be looking at your braids.
That's true. So if you do have like a socially distanced mask wearing limited attendance wedding to go to. So this was just one that looks cute with a mask, but you could do the bobby pin trick if you wanted to take the mask off your ears. It's a cute little moment for curly girls too. Like if your curls are there, but maybe like they're not as happy or whatever.
Thriving.
Like it looks cute. Your hair was already cute today.
Yeah.
But it looks cute with the texture is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So if your curls aren't 100%, maybe it's day 2 or day 3.
Or just after a rainy dog walk, which keeps happening to me. Summer storms keep catching me and ruining my hair.
Because apparently North Carolina is Florida now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a great hairstyle. I
Thanks,
like it.
girl.
Cute. Alrighty, well that is today's video on all the different mask hairstyle ideas I had. You know, between giving your ears a break and just ways to look cute while wearing a mask. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Let me know if you have any more favorite hairstyles or hacks down below. Would love to hear that. I did have one day where I wore a mask all day and the back of my ears was so irritated. I kind of didn't understand the full plight of wearing a mask all day until I did it. So I am really glad to have these hacks out there for myself and for other people. I do hope they help. But that is it for today's video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit that like button to help support the channel.
And if you're new here, click that subscribe button to join the Braidaholic family here on Kayley Melissa.
And all y'all can hit that bell icon to be notified every time I post a new video. But that's it for today.
Whether you're old
or new
or a casual lurker,
thank you for spending time with us.
and we'll see you in the next video.
Mwah.
Bye!
All right, let's try that elbow hack because everybody told us. Oh.
Okay. This is why, thank you for commenting.
Thank you. We needed that.
We need you.
Let's just, hold on, proof of concept one more time. Yeah.
Okay.
It works.
I might have been panicking.
Tested and approved.